one of the NBA regular season is in the books. And the Heat got beat the shit out of. Oh, what was that, man? What was that? It's only game one. Look, it's only game one. It's only game one. It's only game one. It's only game one, and I'm only going crazy. So, season opener between the Miami Heat and the Orlando Magic. Orlando came in town. It was a close battle in the first two quarters. Nobody won the first quarter. It's dead even, 32-32. There was amazing plays in this first quarter. And then the second quarter, the Magic were leading by 4 at the end of the half. And then the third quarter, actually, before we talk about the third quarter, they did a 20-minute, 30-minute halftime show where Eric Reed, our broadcast commentator of FanDuel Sports Network, used to be Bally Sports, but now it's FanDuel Sports Network, is on the podium talking to the fans and, mentioning the Heat legends and Heat legend coaches, and more importantly, Pat Riley, who had his name on the courts called the Pat Riley Court at Kaseya Center, where he had that. Just an amazing speech. An amazing speech to talk to the fans and the past legends of the Miami Heat, including Udonis Haslem, Alonzo Mourning, Goran Dragic, Cole, and Dwayne Wade, and just to name the others. And he was that big reason why those players and those coaches were part of the Heat family. And the one quote that stuck with me, what he said, is something along with, I enjoyed my time at Madison Square Garden, but Miami Heat will always be family. Somewhere along those lines. You know what I'm talking about, right? He said that, and I was like, I feel exactly the same way. I may be living wherever I live, where I live in Florida, where I live in New York, wherever the case may be. The Panthers, the Dolphins, as much as they stink, the Marlins, as well as they also stink, and Inter Miami, those are family to me, and the Sharks, which Indy's opposed to here. But my point here, I feel I can relate what Pat Riley is saying exactly. So it was a wonderful halftime speech, but then the third quarter, when the Magic heard the Pat Riley speaking, they instantly gave us fucking hell. What the hell, man? 39-18 third quarter. I mean, I'm talking three-pointer after three-pointer after three-pointer, and then Jalen Suggs' three-pointer was taken away from out of bounds. Like, oh, maybe we can probably get something. But no, more three-pointers because A, our defense was not that good, and B, our offense was just as bad as our defense. I got this one thing I have to give to Orlando is that they have a really, first impression starts all, right? They have a terrific defense to start off the year. Our offense? Nobody knew. So, yeah, the in-depth of the game is pretty simple. We got our asses kicked. So let's go over the points. Banchero, which I realize is Banchero, not Banchero, that I always thought. He scored 33 points. 33 points. 33 points, and he's a power forward, which includes 4 flipping three-pointers, 5 for 6 in free throws, 12 for 24 in field goals, with 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal on the block. So he has a double-double to start the year off. Franz Wagner, not Wagner, because I'm always used to calling my school Wagner, but Franz Wagner with 23 points, 3 3-pointers, 10 for 16 field goals, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals on the block. And then I realized they brought in Wendell Carter Jr. Wendell freaking Carter Jr. He is their center, scoring 8 points with 3 field goals and a flipping 3, with 1 for 2 free throw, with 14 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 14 rebounds. And then they bring in Caldwell Pope. You know, those people, the guys we face from Denver Nuggets? Him? 3 points. All of them were free throws. 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Man, I didn't realize they brought in Caldwell Pope. And then Jalen Suggs, who I think recently he has signed a major contract extension with the Orlando Magic, had produced 11 points, 1 for 2 in 3-pointers. I think he would have been 2 for 3 in 3-pointers, but they took that 3-pointer away in the third quarter. 3 field goals for him, 4 for 4 in free throw, with 2 assists, 4 steals, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. And then off the bench, a couple of players stand out. Gary Harris, who scored 18 points with 6 for 9 in 3-pointers. 6 for 9 in flipping 3-pointers. That may be nice for them, but for us, not nice. He also has 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 blocks. Another player stands out is Anthony Black. Anthony Black came out of nowhere off the bench. He scored 10 points, 1 3-pointer, 4 for 9 field goals, 1 for 3 in free throws, with 4 assists, 6 rebounds. He came out of nowhere. And teammate Moritz Wagner, yes, the brother of Franz, he scored 7 points with a 3-pointer, 2 free throws, and 2 free throws, 2 for 4 field goals, with 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Crazy, ain't it? It's almost like, our best players couldn't match up well against them, like Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. They are combined 12 points in the entire game. Jimmy Butler only had a free throw and a field goal. He was ice cold to start. And Bam Adebayo, as much as he was getting some sort of rebounds, it was nowhere near as enough or as average as he normally produced in the past seasons. He only scored 9 points. He is just off, man. And we will address the elephants in the room when we talk about them. 9 points for Bam with 7 for 10 and 1 field goal. 7 for 10 is the free throws. He does have 5 rebounds and 1 assist. Butler with 3 points with the field goal and the free throw, like I mentioned. He also has 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal on the block. Jovic have a pretty good game. It's his first time ever in his NBA career that he is a starter in opening night. So good for him. I didn't think he played terrible. He has 15 points. He does have 1 3-pointer, which hopefully he can work on that. 7 for 15 in field goals. Not terrible. He did miss an and 1. 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal on the block. Not bad. Tyler Hero with his matching with his jersey number, 14 points, 2 3-pointers, 2 out of 5 3-pointers, 5 for 10 in field goals, 2 for 2 in free throws, with 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block. Our best player tonight is Terry Rozier, who is perfect, 7 for 7, 2 out of 7 3-pointers, 5 for 15 in field goals. All that adds up to 19 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 blocks. Off the bench, Jaime Jaquez, he's always doing well. He has a double-digit points, including 2 3-pointers, and one of them was a and 1 3, and that happened in the fourth quarter. That was awesome. That was absolutely amazing. He did make that 4th point, and I'm like, maybe this could be maybe this could ignite the Heat. Maybe this could be the thing where the Heat will just come out and ball. No, Orlando, of course, shut us down. They cleared the fire. But he also has 5 rebounds, 3 assists. And then, by the time they get to the 6th minute, the Heat were waving a white flag, as they did put in their rookies, from a couple of them from Summer League. Kel'el Ware's in. He has a rebound, so congrats on his first rebound in his NBA career. And Pell, I realize it's Pelel Larson. He does have a field goal in this game, so congrats on his first NBA point, and congrats on his first steal of his career. Drew Smith is back. Thomas Bryant got a 3-pointer. Yeah, shocking. He has more 3-pointers than Jimmy and Bam combined. Yeah, our backup center. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I guess when we look at the team stats, 41 and 96 for Orlando with 42.7%, 32 to 82, which is downright miserable, under 40%. And when you're shooting like that, it's impossible. It's impossible to win a game, especially if you're getting blown out. 3-point percentage, clearly Orlando with 18 for 49 3-point percentage. Field goals made, 3-pointers made with 36.7%. Only the Heat with 11 to 34. Man, they were horrible. And free throws, that's another elephant to address. In the first quarter, every time each Heat player go on the line, they miss one free throw and they make the second. Most of the time, thankfully, when Rozier had a three-point foul, which he did, that's it. He had a 3-point foul. He converted all 3 of them. I'm like, before that, I'm like, are we allergic to shooting a free throw? I'm just curious. But despite that, we still have a higher free throw percentage, only because we attempted more and we made more. Man, I don't know, man. Assists, 28 assists for Orlando, 24 assists for Miami, 8 steals for Orlando, 5 steals for Miami. They both have 8 blocks even. Turnovers, 14 turnovers for Orlando, 11 turnovers for Miami. The one thing that the Heat had a hard time with as well is points off turnover. And they're now saying points conceded off turnovers. Either way, we had 13 points off turnovers. They had 19 points off turnovers. Yeah, we're getting destroyed. We're getting absolutely destroyed. And we have it. And in the game. Oh, and in the game alone, I didn't even go over this, but I already forgot. I already forgot who had a technical foul. Somebody on our team got teed up in the game. I'm gonna find out right. I'm gonna find out right now as it didn't even occur to me. It must have happened in the second half. But yeah, I didn't realize until now that somebody got teed up. So I was like, I guess in that moment, it was, it was already over. It was already over. But yeah, the Heat completely got blown out by the Orlando Magic. Florida turned blue. But also, my question is, what is it with Heat ceremonies in a halftime? What is that? That's one thing. That's one thing I'm just trying to process, is that every time we have a Heat halftime ceremony, we always lose in some bullshit. I just don't understand. Like, I just don't get it, man. I just don't. It's like last year, it was Udonis Haslem. Udonis Haslem got that halftime ceremony, and everyone was having a good time. And the Heat couldn't finish it off. They let DeJounte Murray get that 3-pointer and then finish us off from Atlanta. And then now we have Pat Riley, who had a really terrific halftime speech, and we get blown to smithereens. And it's just that, and it's also poor that it happened from our state rivals, the Orlando Magic from Central Florida, coming into our court, and completely wipe us out to smithereens. That's a joke. That's just a joke. Anyway, there was a defensive 3 seconds
violation, which is why I got confused, and it happened in the second quarter. So it completely slipped off my mind. But yeah, I'm done talking about this. I understand this is a little bit longer than I want it to be, but the Heat got to regroup and get ready for Saturday. They go up to Charlotte, who are 1-0. They're 1-0 to start the season. I can tell you who they beat real quick before I wrap it up. They've beaten the Houston Rockets. Pretty big win. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. If you like this video and not the game, because I think the game was pure garbage, hit the like button, subscribe for content anyway, because Miami TV guys are back. And when he does, he'll be right there with the entertainment you deserve. Anyway, that's going to do it. I'll see you guys next time. Good night. And damn.